What does 900,000 get you in Spanish Fork, Utah? Let's take a look. For this video, I'm going to be taking you step by step to show you what a model home looks like, what things are standard and what things are upgrades. This home has about $250,000 in upgrades. Just in this entryway, you see loads of upgrades. You know, these beams that they have set up here that are boxed in, that's a couple $1,000s in upgrades. If you look here, the shiplap that they have on the walls there, that's also a pretty decent upgrade. The light fixtures that they have, also a pretty big upgrade. And as you can tell, all the carpet here is different throughout the rooms. So the more you customize it, the more expensive it tends to be. And then we go into this living room that's just off of the entrance. They have a barn door here. This barn door is also an upgrade. And then here you have your 3-tone paint that's an upgrade. Typically you're looking at 8 to 9 foot ceilings, and these ones are 10 foot ceilings. And all the doors are also taller as well, which is an upgrade across the board. And as you come through here, again, all these beams that you see here throughout, those are all additional upgrades. And you'll see it on the roof as well, the casing that you have set up there, and then that big chandelier, those are all upgrades. And to be honest, just so you know, pretty much everything in this house is an upgrade. As you look throughout this living room, the fireplace that you have set up here is an upgrade. And the way they did it, you know, with the shiplap, with that big mantle, with what they've done on the fireplace with the stone around it, these extra cabinets on the sides, those are all upgrades as well. When you're looking at these windows that are set up here, the top windows are upgrades as well. The bottom ones are usually standard, or something like that is standard. And as we come into the kitchen, you'll see that they've got quartz countertops. The slab here is extra thick, the way they have it set up. It goes quite a bit deeper, about 1.5 inches. And even this island that they have set up here is a little bit larger than what's normally included in a builder's base package. And as you can see, the sink is also an upgrade. All the cabinets are upgrades the way they have them set up. Typically you have cabinets, but when you're doing separate colors and separate materials on those cabinets, that's almost always going to be an upgrade. As well as what you see over here in this area with the shelving, that's an upgrade. The backsplashes are typically upgrades. The way they have this light is typically upgrade. And typically on this pantry over here, that's a little bit of an upgrade. Sometimes they just do a door, and sometimes it's a little bit smaller. But anyway, whenever you have a model, they deck it out to show you how much you can actually do with the home. Lighting here, also an upgrade. Now, as we continue forward, we're going to take a look at some of the bathrooms and the bedrooms. Over here is just a bathroom. It's not super decked out, but typically they have just an insert for the showers, and this one's all tiled out. They have a different kind of fun little tile structure here, and that's an upgrade. The quartz material that you have here is an upgrade as well. Typically you're looking at a lower end granite is what they have as a standard. Now these bedrooms aren't all that upgrade. I mean, they do have the 3-tone paint. They have those nice baseboards that they have throughout the house. You know, this chandelier that they have set up here is a bit of an upgrade. And I believe the doors here that they have in the closets are also a little bit of an upgrade. Now this other bedroom, actually pretty simple, you know, a small upgrade over here in the light fixture, but the closets, again, a little bit of an upgrade there, but everything else is pretty standard other than, again, the 3-tone paint. And the laundry is also a bit of an upgrade. They're typically not this nice, right, with the cabinets, with the floating shelves set up, you know, with the sink set up. They're usually a lot more basic, but again, they also have the 3-tone paint and a little bit nicer tile in here. As we go through here, these archways that you see, they're depending on the builder, but this builder, that's typically not the standard, but they also have this fun little setup here where you've got your little cubbies here for the mudroom. So that's a fun little upgrade. And again, depending on what communities you're building at, some of them have a standard 2-car garage. and some of them have a standard 3-car garage. So this one's a 3-car garage with an entrance on the side of the garage, and that is typically an upgrade. Yeah, with the railing that we're seeing here, that's also a decent upgrade. And as we come through here to the master, they went all out on this one. You can see in the ceiling what they've done here. They have those box ceilings there. Obviously the chandelier set up. I think this one has an extra window or 2 extra windows than what is standard. The size is standard for this model, but we'll go through and take a look at the bathroom that they really decked out. As you can see here, pretty much nothing is standard, right? So you have your dual vanity set up. You've got a bump out on here. You've got nice quartz as your standard there. You've got all this medicine cabinetry that you don't typically have. It's not standard. You know, the mirror setup that you're seeing here, the lighting fixtures, none of this is standard. You've got your separate bath, and you've got a step up there. It's also not standard. The flooring that you have here, it's a really nice marbled setup. I'm not sure if this is a marble or a marble tile, but either way, it's not standard. You can see all the penny tile, the archways here, the quartz throughout, the double shower heads. You know, this shower, you have 10 people. We'll finish it out in the master closet. As you can see here, you know, some of the shelving isn't standard, but the size itself is very similar. And usually the shelving is not that different, but you're usually just having like a white shelving, like this wood setup, these additional fun stuff to help you have extra storage and, you know, put your shirts up here. This stuff's not typically standard. So with this house, you have about 2,250 square feet here on the main level, which is pretty much what we've been seeing throughout the tour. But we also have a fully unfinished basement. And depending on what you end up doing with that, you're anywhere between 70 to 200,000 additional to finish it out. So now we're in the basement. You know, it's unfinished, so you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. Whether you want to do, you know, a big game room, a bunch of different bedrooms, a separate basement apartment, whatever you want to do. That's the fun thing about having an unfinished basement, is you can do whatever. And again, depending on what you end up doing with it, your prices vary. If you were to finish it out in a very simple way, you know, mostly carpet or LVP flooring, you know, bedrooms, living room, nothing crazy, you're probably looking at anywhere between 60 to 80,000 to do something pretty simple.